Family and friends are remembering a Northport man who not only served his community, but also his country.
Albert Dawson Christian Sr. served his community in many ways. Christian was a former chairman of the Tuscaloosa County Board of Education and a former Northport City Councilman, and also a World War II veteran. WVUA's Lindsay Price has details in tonight's top story.
Albert Dawson Christian Sr. was the first person drafted from Tuscaloosa County to serve in World War II. His son, A.D. Christian, remembers his dad's story about that day.
That morning, they had a breakfast for him at the McLester Hotel, and then they had a parade. The band, Tuscaloosa High Band, marched down there, and he said it was quite an event.
Christian said his father always believed in serving and giving back to your community.
He gave a lot back to his community, and you know, he just thought that's what people needed to do, and that's what he did.
Although World War II vet Eli Nikosha didn't know Christian personally, he is a part of that generation and remembers what it was like to fight for his country.
We represent the country, but we fought for ourselves and the people next door. And there's no rules in war.
Both men say they hope everyone will remember what World War II vets gave for their country.
That war over there was really terrible. I mean, my daddy said he just saw hundreds of people getting killed. I hope that the people will remember that the sacrifice that the World War II era of people, you know, really gave to the people that were in the military and the people that were here that were sacrificing.
If I wear my hat on, if anybody sees me, they say, "We thank you for what you did." You don't know the person and things like that, you're going to do the same thing.
Albert Dawson Christian Sr. was 95. In Tuscaloosa, Lindsay Price, WVUA News.
And Christian also helped found the St. Mark United Methodist Church in Northport and served as the church's treasurer until his death this week. Turning now to your weather, a stormy situation may be on the way to parts of Alabama.
The question now, where is all that headed and when could you see it? Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott is monitoring the situation. He joins us now with the latest.
Yeah, Lynn and Philip, watching things close on the radar right now. Much of the area is rain-free, but our extreme West Alabama county starting to see the squall line move in from the west. And no watches or warnings in our immediate area just yet. We could see a severe thunderstorm watch added or some warnings here in the next several minutes right now. In fact, over in northwest counties, the line's starting to move across the state line. So places like Hamilton, Vernon, Solage, and Detroit, look out. Some gusty winds are likely. A lot of cloud ground lightning as well. Down to the southwest, Sumter County, some severe storms moving across the state line from Meridian. Those will be impacting York and Livingston here over the next hour or so. So the rain's coming in. We're going to see a lot of rain area-wide. Some severe storms are certainly possible as this activity in Mississippi does move our way, but we're talking the threat for damaging winds and large hail. The tornado threat extremely small this evening. We'll watch things close, but we really think the main threat going to be damaging straight line winds through midnight. But how long is this mess going to stick around? And what about that weekend forecast? Weather is coming up.
Thanks a lot, Richard. A longtime Tuscaloosa business is back up and running after being destroyed by the April 27th tornado.
And today they celebrated their grand reopening. Willcutt Block and Supply has been in Tuscaloosa for 57 years. And after the tornado, they were left without a building. For close to a year, they had to operate out of a small trailer. Dustin Spruill, the VP of Willcutt, says it's his team that has gotten the company back to where it is today.
You don't learn that in any kind of school or any kind of lecture, and it's a lot of just flying by the seat of your pants and trusting God and just hoping you're doing the right thing and trusting the people around you. You know, we have some great people that work with us, and if they weren't here, just me and my family doing it, we wouldn't have made it.
And Willcutt Block and Supply Company has over 20 employees.
Well, you may not know his name, but you probably recognize his music.
That's right. Gautier is heading to Tuscaloosa, and some of his biggest hits include Somebody I Used to Know. Also, Missy Higgins and John T will join Gautier October the 4th, and you can learn more about this concert and others at the Tuscaloosa Amphitheater by going to WVUATV.com and clicking on numbers and links. Now to funnel cakes, Polish sausages, and cotton candy, just some of those fun, mouth-watering favorites.
We're talking right at supper time here. We're talking about carnival food because A carnival is kicking off tomorrow in T-Town. It's the first spring carnival for UCP of West Alabama. Sokol Park in Tuscaloosa is full of fun for your whole family. They've got rides for all ages and even face painting. Organizers tell us admission is $1 for kids 3 or older. Proceeds benefit programs like the Camp Hope or the Adult Day Habilitation Program. Brenda Edwards of UCP says the fun is for a greater good.
When you're trying to find something for the children to do and find something somewhere to take your family, think about us, because you're not only going to have a great time, you're going to be supporting a worthy cause.
That carnival starts tomorrow at noon. The fun will end on Sunday.